Kosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Chatur Vedas.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Rigveda, hymns on Indra. Hymns on Indra, mandala 4. Mandala 4, Sukta 26. Rishi Vamadeva Gautama in Tristub meter hailed Indra. I was aforetime Manu, I was Surya, I am the sage Kakaswan, holy singer. Kutsa, the son of Arjuni, I master, I am the sapient Usana, behold me. I have bestowed the earth upon the Arya and rain upon the man who brings oblation. I guided forth the loudly roaring waters, and the gods moved according to my pleasure. In the wild joy of Soma, I demolished Sambara's forts, 99 together, and utterly the 100th habitation when helping Devodasa Atikava. Before all birds be ranked this bird, O Marutas, supreme of falcons, be this fleet-winged falcon. Because strong pined, with no car to bear him, he brought to Manu the god-loved oblation. When the bird brought it hence in rapid motion, sent on the wide path, fleet as thought he hurried. Swift he returned with sweetness of the Soma, and then hence the falcon hath acquired this glory. Bearing the stock, the falcon, speeding onward, bird bringing from afar the draught that gladdens. Friend of the gods brought grasping fast, the Soma which be bad taken from you, loftiest heaven. The falcon took and brought the Soma, bearing 1,000 libations with him, 10,000. The bold one left malignities behind him, wise in wild joy of Soma, left the foolish. Sukta 28, Rishi Vamadeva in Tristub meter hailed both Indra and Soma. Allied with thee in this thy friendship, Soma, Indra for man-made waters flow together. Slew he and sent forth the 7 rivers, and opened as it were obstructed fountains. Indu with thee for his confederate, Indra swiftly with might pressed down the wheel of Surya. What rolled all life's support on heaven's high summit was separated from the great obsessor. Indra smote down, Agni consumed. O Indu, the Dasayus are the noontide in the conflict. Of those who gladly sought a hard one dwelling, he cast down many 1,000 with his arrow. Lower than all besides hast thou, O Indra, cast down the Dasayus, abject tribes of Dasas. Ye drove away, ye put to death the foeman, and took great vengeance with your murdering weapons. So of a truth, Indra and Soma, heroes, ye burst the stable of the kine and horses, the stable which the bar or stone obstructed, and piercing through set free the habitations. Shukta 29, Rishi Vamadeva Gautama in Tristub meter visualized Indra. Come, lauded unto us with powers and succors, O Indra, with thy tawny steeds exalting, past even the foeman's manifold libations, glorified with our hymns, true wealth bestower, man's friend, to this our sacrifice, He cometh marking how he is called by Soma pressures, fearless and conscious that his steeds are noble. He joyeth with the Soma pouring heroes. Make his cars here, that he may show his vigor, and may be joyful in the way he loveth. May mighty Indra pouring forth in bounty bestow on us good roads and perfect safety. He who with succor comes to his implorer, the singer here who with his song invites him, he who himself sets to the pole shift cursorer, he who hath hundreds, thousands, thunder wielder. O Indra, Meghavan, by thee protected may we be thine princes and priests and singers, sharing the riches sent from lofty heaven, which yields much food and all desires its bounty. Shukta 30, Rishi Vamadeva Gautama in meter Gayatri hailed Indra. O Indra, Vrata slayer, none is better, mightier than thou. Verily there is none like thee. Like chariot wheels, these people altogether follow after thee, though ever art renowned as great. Not even all the gathered gods conquered thee, Indra, in the war, when thou didst lengthen days by night. When for the sake of those oppressed, and Kutsa, as he battled, thou stolest away the sun's car wheel. When fighting singly, Indra, thou overcomes all the furious gods, thou slewest those who strove with thee. When also for a mortal man, Indra, thou speedest forth the sun, and hopest Itsa with might. What, Vrata slayer, art not thou, Meghavan, fearest in thy wrath? So hast thou quelled the demon too. And this heroic deed of might thou, Indra, also hast achieved, that thou didst smite to death the dame, heaven's daughter, mediating all ill. Thou, Indra, mighty one, didst crush Ushas, thou daughter of the sky, when lifting up herself in pride. Then from her chariot Ushas fled, affrighted from her ruined car, when the strong god had shattered it. So there this car of Ushas lay, broken to pieces in Vipas, and she herself fled far away. Thou, Indra, didst with magic power resist the overflowing stream, who spread her waters over the land. Valiantly didst thou siege and take the store which Susan had amassed, when thou didst crush his fortresses. Thou, Indra, also smotest down Kulithara's son Sambara, the Dasa, from the lofty hill. Of Dasa, were since thou didst slay the 100,005, crushed like the fellies of a car. So Indra, lord of heroes, powers, caused the unwedded damsel's son, the castaway, to share the lords. So sapient Indra, lord of might, brought Turgava and Yadu, those who feared the flood, in Sefal over. Arpa and Chitraratha, both Aryas, thou Indra, slowest swift on yonder side of Sarayu. Thou Vrata slayer, didst conduct those who too forlorn, the blind, the lame, none may attain this bliss of thine. For Devadosa, him who brought oblation, Indra overthrew 100 fortresses of stone. The 30,000 disas he with magic power and weapons sent to slumber for the Bhichi's sake. As such, O Vrata slayer, thou art general lord of kind, for all thou shaker of all things that be. Indra, whatever deed of might thou hast this day to execute, none be there now to hinder it. O watchful one, may Aryaman, the god, give thee all goodly things. May Raisan, Bhaga, and the god Karulati give all things fair. Shukta 31, Rishi Vamadeva Gautama in meter Gayatri hailed Indra. With what help will he come to us, wonderful, ever-waxing friend, with what most mighty company? What genuine and most liberal draught will spirit thee with juice to burst, open even strongly guarded wealth? Do thou, who art protector of us, thy friends who praise thee with 100 aids approach us. Like as a cursor circling wheel, so turn thee hitherward to us, attracted by the hymns of men. Thou seekest as it were thine own stations with swift descent of powers. I share thee even with the sun. What time thy courage and his wheels together, Indra, run their course with thee and with the sun alike. So even, Lord of power and might, the people call thee Meghavan, giver who passes not to think. And verily to him who toils and presses so much dues for thee, thou quickly givest ample wealth. No, not 100 hinders can check thy gracious bounty's flow, nor thy great deeds when thou wilt act. May thine assistance keep us safe, thy 100 and thy 1,000 aids. May all thy favors strengthen us. Do thou elect us this place for friendship and prosperity and great celestial opulence. Favor us, Indra, evermore with overflowing store of wealth. With all thy succors aid thou us. With new protection, Indra, like an archer, open thou for us the stables that are filled with kine. Our chariot, Indra, boldly moves endued with splendor, never repulsed, winning for us both kine and steeds. O Surya, make our fame to be most excellent among the gods, most lofty as the heaven on high. Om.